picture on what was going on. I was broke. They said free vacation. I said, cool, I'll get on the plane. So I got out there, and it blew me away. I saw about $3 million worth of bonus checks that you got to see a lot of the bonuses that were handed out. But and it was all in a real short period of time. And what really stuck with me as a single father at that point, when I was, no longer, is that I saw a single mom with 6 kids. She held up a $25,000 bonus check, and she was a chicken farmer. I said, I'm in. So I got started, and man, it blew me away. I mean, that weekend, and just for me calling people, being there, calling back home, I literally made what it cost me to get started. Within 30 days, qualified for the BMW bonus, and within 8 months, went on to ambassador and 5-figure, residual monthly income, you guys. So it's definitely life-changing, and man. I mean, it was nuts how I was struggling. I mean, I was in a situation where, sleeping at mom's in my 30s, dealing with the deal where you get Christmas presents, you put those Christmas presents underneath the Christmas tree, but those Christmas presents have your name on them and they're not truly from you. Dealing with, looking at your phone and seeing unavailable caller and know you don't want to pick the sucker up because, it's a bill collector. Now, thankfully, because of the challenge, you're going to be completely debt-free. I mean, and that is a powerful, empowering feeling to be debt-free, I tell you what. But it was all because of a challenge. And so I get the opportunity to talk to you guys about the most important thing. Not the most important thing, but one of the other important things that we do, and that's promoting the challenge and how to actually build your business. Because, see, I was broke, no money. $0. Had to borrow the money to get started. No excuses, though. No excuses. It's time to create your story, no matter what. And I wanted to point out to you guys that it doesn't matter if you've been in this business for a long time and you haven't done the things that you wanted to do. Maybe you haven't even hit director. It's time for you to create your story now. You can hit the reset button and create your story now, but it's all about following these steps. Because if we just lean and think we can do it our way hasn't worked. So what we do is if we follow these steps, that's when the game changes for you. And racing to regional director, before you guys begin, you got to secure your paycheck. And some of the things that they've talked about here with you guys, I'll fly through them. To be active, $125 a month in auto ship. That's the simple way to do it. And the 5th is recommended because then you've got all your auto ships hitting on the 5th. So you know what you need to do for the rest of the month to go ahead and jump to that next rank if that's your goal, to jump to that next rank. You'll know because by pushing everybody to get their stuff, their auto ships on the 5th. Become familiar with Vinet, no doubt about it. Know your login. Here's the deal. It's a business. Treat it like a business. It'll reward you like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it'll take money from you like a hobby. It will. So you know your login. You picked it. It's pretty simple. Username.bodybyvi.com. And that gets you there. And if you've hopefully you guys all got these things called smartphones. If you don't, you got what my buddy calls them dumb phones if you don't have one. No, go ahead and invest in it. Heck, it's a tax write-off. It's a business tool. So, make sure you get an upgrade to a smartphone and then get that Vinet mobile on there because it's powerful to have that. That Vinet swipe as well is extremely powerful as Melissa had talked about that. And you can just equip yourself. If you go into my trunk right now, you'll see I got magazines, you'll see I got taster packs, you'll see I'm equipped. I'm always equipped. Anywhere and everywhere I go, it's not I'll call you back later on and get that to you. I'm always ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, is what nobody else used to tell me. Getting started training. 7 days to director. And again, so a lot of you guys have seen the getting started training over and over again, but again, maybe you're not in the position that you want to be in, and I know why that is, because when I first started, I know why that is. It's because you're just not following the getting started training. You're not following it to a T. You're putting a little extra sauce and little sauce that you think that it needs, and it's not working. And if you just really, I'm so serious and passionate about that getting started training now. I'm going through that with people because that is what gets you. That's what gets you to where. That's what gets you to that next level of where you want to get. So getting started. Meet your support team. If you get somebody started and you're not plugging them into their support team, literally, getting a phone call to somebody that's on the squad that's above you or whatnot, and having those people meet those other folks, then you're doing them a disservice because right now it's just you and them. But if you bring other people into the picture, then they see, oh, well, God, and it just kind of solidifies their decision on them getting started in the first place. But it gives them an opportunity to have some other people they can contact. Because if you're not available, then they're stuck. And of course, they got the home office, but the home office is for certain things, not for building your business and what you are there and supposed to be there to help your people do so. Plug your people into the support team. Definitely save the ViSalus contact information, because you don't want to turn it to the guy that, well, hey, how do I log in? Well, let me help you log in. No, you want to say, hey, call 877-ViSalus. I definitely want to be able to help you out. If you call that number, they'll be able to get you going, and, shoot me a text and make sure that everything went good for you. So don't sit there and be what we pay ViSalus customer service reps to do. That's what they're there for, you guys. Add the calls. If you got a team call, plug that in. See, it's the lifeline. See, if this was your job and you had to be in that Monday morning meeting or that Friday meeting, you would be there, because if you weren't there, you'd get fired eventually. So, again, this is your business. We can't force you to do these things, but it's so important, it's so crucial, because you'll hear tips and things that you'd be like, oh my God, that's all I needed, and now boom, and then you explode your business. So plugging into those calls are imperative to your business, as well as the ViSalus has the call on Monday that they do the vision call, and then on Thursday they've got the challenge call that you can plug into. Those are all ridiculously great tools for you guys to move forward in your business. So set your goals, set your 90-day challenge goal, go public. Go public, let people know. Oh man, I just found out about this challenge. It says it on the Getting Started training that you guys have. It says exactly what to say on there. I just found out about this 90-day challenge, and you can say, I'm super excited about it. My goal is to do this in X, Y, and Z in 90 days. You have to hear about this. And then I'll leave your website, because then you just kind of kill the curiosity. It means so much more when you get your vocal tonations. You can't, words on a paper. I could say, what do I want to say? All the heck with you. I could, there's certain ways you say certain things and it means something completely different. So pick up the phone, But becoming a rising star, that's real simple. You guys know how to do that. That's the next step. That's the next step. And do it in 7 days. It says 30 days, but check it out. Urgency. Urgency. It doesn't take you a long time to pick up the phone and say, I just found out about this challenge. I'm super excited about it. You have to hear about this. You got a few minutes. You got to hear about this right now. Oh, you don't have time right now? Okay, listen. Can I call you in about an hour? Urgency. Because if you rip through that list that we talk about you guys making, if you rip through it, that's going to give you the opportunity to get more people in front of the information, which leads to you eventually becoming a Rising Star Director. That's why I went Rising Star Director in like 2 days. Because I went after it, I did follow directions, what I did. Refer 3 to get your next month free. That's another thing. You want to knock that out. And that all happens through the process, you guys. You don't force somebody to become a promoter. You don't force somebody to do the challenge. They make a decision if you take them through the process the right way. And defining your why. See, because it didn't matter to me what anybody else said or thought about what I was doing, because I had a deep why. I was so broke. I had 4 kids. It's not staying out. My mom's in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my children to have to sit there and be a doggone pawn, because in reality, that's what we're trained to be throughout life. And it's not our fault, but that's what we're taught to be as a pawn. Oh, go to work. Go, you can clock out now. Oh, you can take a break now. Those, and it's just being a pawn. And so I don't want my children to know that if they don't have to do that. Now, whatever they want to do, if they want to go get a job, I don't have any problems with that. But do something that you have a desire or passion to do. Don't do it for the money. Do it because you're passionate about it and you want to do it. So define your reason why, and I'm telling you, if you define your reason why, that will keep you in the game. So when you get these negative Nellies that, oh yeah, I'm signed up for those things, then you're like, yeah, whatever, see ya. I don't have what I want. And you don't, treat people bad or anything like that, but just, you keep it moving is what you do. Start your list, and here it is, boom. Which 25 people locally do you have the best relationship with? And then follow the steps and get them in front of the information. I don't know anybody. Give me your cell phone. Break your cell phone out, because I know you got some folks on that list. And if you need some help, there's memoryjogger.vi.com. You can use some other people you can think of, doctor, whoever, mailman you might have a relationship with, milkman, somebody breathing. Your list, your business plan. Your list equals your business plan. It truly does. Because listen, when you go in to start a huge franchise or something, from what I've been told, because I've never done it myself, but if you go into that bank is going to require some references. That's your list, your references. That's what equals your business plan. I'm telling you, the bigger the better. So instead of going for 25, fill it up. Get everybody. Put everybody down. That's why Tara's crushing, because she talks to everybody. That's why she's in the position she's in. Buy millionaire in 2 years. Man, I could do that. That's cool. And I don't even say of $20 a name. I tell people $100 a name. How many would you have if I was giving you $100 a name? You feeling it? Writer's strength. So, do not prejudge anyone, you guys. Have it all in one place. Very important. Don't do it from your phone, you guys. Write it down. Write your list down, because you go through your phone and you're fumbling through your phone and you'll forget who you've talked to and who you haven't talked to. So, writing that list down and having it with you at all times and like, oh, Jenny, boom, then you can write Jenny's name down, you know. But if you don't have it all in one place and you're just kind of, you know, skipping around and not doing what, not following directions really. So have it all in one place. Give a copy to your upline. That's huge, and a lot of people don't do that because a lot of people don't request for people to do that. Because see, if you get that list from people, it's kind of like an you kind of turn into an accountability partner for that person. They know you have a list. You know what I'm saying? They know you have their list, and so that could be extremely powerful if you give that copy to your upline to help you, you know, stay on task if that's what you want to do. That's most importantly. Recruit up. Influence equals speed. So don't go to the bottom feeders. Go to people that are of influence, and because that'll make a difference. You know, you might go to your pastor. You guys, this is for everybody. You don't. The thing you got to get out of your mind is that you're going to come over here and sell this thing. That's not your job. You found out about a challenge. You wanted to lose some weight. You wanted to gain some muscle. You wanted to, whatever your reason you wanted to do this, it's your challenge. So don't go over there selling people, oh man, I got the shake thing, man. Don't sell people. Get that out of your mind and you'll move a lot faster. And you'll go talk to those people that you're scared to talk about, or scared to talk to. We call them the chicken list. But the chicken list turns into the, physical, financial fitness list is what it turns into. Add to your list daily, consistently. It's a business, referrals. Who do you know? Who do you know? So you might have somebody that says, oh, you know what, after they went through the process, and they might say, oh, you know, it's not really for me. Well, listen, hey, who do you know that I can, I got this one. Give me just one person that you know that maybe wants to earn some extra income, or that maybe wants to lose some weight. Because see, if you do that one person instead of who do you know, and it's kind of broad, they'll give you one person to get your tail off the phone, man. They want you out of here, you know what I'm saying? So that's a huge one. Give me one person that you know. That's a huge tip, you guys. It really is. Lifestyle, who would be open to, those are just a couple of different things you can say. Social networks, boom. All right, cool. So now here we go. You're going, and again, for a lot of you, we're just saying this is day one in your business. Treat this as day one in your business. Schedule your challenge party, you guys. So schedule your challenge parties within the next 4 to 7 days. Because if you're not challenge partying, then you're not doing what you need to do. And then party.vi.com, if you don't know how to do a challenge party the right way, I'll show you how. It's really, really simple. Really, really simple. How do I throw a fun challenge party? Because we aren't boring people. Because people go through the mundane work routine over and over again. So they must be at your home as far as a challenge party. Music playing, and what we talk about is no Kenny G. Don't have them coming in. You got the candle lights on. Come on in to the challenge party. That's boring. We rock challenge parties. Matter of fact, we're so hot right now that we're next to these folks over here because we can't blast the music like we really like to. Because we like to have a good time, man. And we truly do. And you do that at your challenge party, it makes things a lot more uplifting. It really does. Serve shakes, couple different flavors. Man, I got so mad. This guy, I let one of my buddies make some shakes at my house. And he made like a strawberry with like, what did it have? Strawberry and peanut butter. I'm like, man, nobody wants to. I know it's not bad for you, but make something that's good. You know what I'm saying? Make something that is going to light up the palate, you know? And that's not hard to do with our shakes, you guys. There's so many different ways you can make shakes. Hand out comparison charts. Those are real cool because then you don't have to get into sales mode. They get to see all that information. Let tools explain. We talk about don't be a tool. Use the tools, my friends. Media, the magazines. I just got our local professional basketball owner of the Lst April. If you guys don't know, it's a professional basketball team that we've got here. All I did was I met him. I gave him a magazine. We chatted a little bit just about life. He went off, called me the next day, got started. magazine. So use the tools. Play DVD, the full version at your challenge party, excuse me. Don't play the half version, play the full version at your party. And then share stories, you know. Share some stories, because here's the thing I also know. Facts tell, stories sell, my friend. Hit that button, that's going to keep going off. Yeah. So just keep watching your clock, or on your phone if you wish, for me, please. Share stories, because, yeah, facts tell stories. You guys hot in here?
Yeah.
It's getting hot in here. Yeah, I know, man. But hey, you know what? Cool out. Just think of a snowy mountain peak or something. It's true, you can trick the mind into thinking that it's cold, but I'm hot as air too. So share stories, and you can even actually have people on deck. You know what I'm saying? That you know that are either in your team or above, that you can have on deck, that you just pop the cell phone, put it on speakerphone, and let them share their stories. You guys use your team. We're all here for each other. We're all here together. If you utilize the people, you're not in this by yourself. You've got a whole community of people that are willing to serve. I help people that aren't even on my team, you know, because that's how we roll. That's how we do things over here. Enroll and welcome. Enroll and welcome. It's simple. You have to get a welcome call. So you feel, again, it just validates the decision they made. And then make sure at the end of your challenge party, if they're or there's somebody wants to get their product for free, or there's somebody that wants to get paid, which all of you, well, not necessarily all of you, but most of you in here are wanting to do that, make sure that they sit down and don't leave your house without going through a getting started training. Extremely important. Follow up and follow through. Customers equal 3 for free parties. What's a 3 for free party? It's a customer challenge party, where you just show the first part of the DVD instead of the whole DVD. Promoters equal challenge parties. Thinking about it, we'll give them some information. Give them places to go. Give them, give them facts.vi.com, facts.vi.com, facts.vi.com. If you got your pen and papers out, you can write that down. Give them information, though. Not interested? Commitment and drip. You know, I've had people that get in this thing a year later, because you know what? You just stay consistent with dripping on them with information. I have a buddy of mine called it updating. Something new happens in the company, you call them up in 30 days, you update them. Melissa crushes that, updating people. No show equals one-on-one challenge party. Yeah, somebody doesn't show up to your challenge party, what do? You go to their house. You go to their house the next day. You call them up, you know they're home. You see their truck, you know they're home. Hey, Bob, hey man, missed you at the party last night, but listen, what are you doing right now? I'm going to come through. Well, anyways. You get to their house, you see they're there, and you go in. Hey, no, don't worry, I'm right outside. You get my point, you know. Yeah, one-on-ones, you guys, because that rolls. It gets this business going. It doesn't matter if it's a huge party or one-on-ones, man. You guys, one by one, you can change your doggone life with what we do over here. Step 3, pre-party. Biggest step that people miss. Biggest step that people miss is that right there, pre-party. Because you're just inviting people over to your house to challenge party, to have them at the end of the video say, you need to think about it. But what happens when you pre-party correctly by just picking one of those tools? I used to use the Vi-line all the time. The new one rocks. The new Vi-line is off the hook. You know, it's just a few minutes. Hey, you got a few minutes? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna let you listen to this call. Boom, 3-way. And let them listen to the call. But you've got so many, we got tools, like a ridiculous amount of tools. If you got a smartphone, you can pop a video right on your smartphone. You know what I'm saying? So, but utilize a tool. Don't you explain this to people. You're being selfish if you explain this to people. Because then they're not getting the information that they need. You're giving them what you think they need. And they don't need what you think they need. They need to just see the information and validate their own decision, guys. So, but anyway, give them a couple exposures, and then that's a pre-party action. Let them expose it. And my whole point with that is that this. When you pre-party correctly, when they come to your house, when you say, are you a 1, 2, or 3, they pick a number. You give them a form, they fill it out, because they're coming to make a buying decision versus a looking at it decision. Okay, so that's huge. If you got to do that. Again, you guys, the only reason I'm where I'm at, and leaders are where they're at, is they follow directions. Man, that's all it is. Use at least 2, people must see at least 3 times before they buy, and that's why we do the pick 3 or pick 2 and party. Because you've got the third exposure is them coming over to a challenge party. And they're probably going to do a bunch more because they're going to Google, but if they Google and all that, they're going to see, well, dang, there's nothing wrong with this company. You know, and then they're going to even have that much more reason to come on board with you. Use at least 2 promoter tools before you challenge party. So, boom. What do I say? What do I say? You just say exactly what it says on that doggone getting started training piece of paper. I just found out about a 90-day challenge I'm starting. My goal is to X, Y, and Z in 90 days. And say it with some enthusiasm. Are you excited about doing whatever your challenge is? Who's lost some tremendous amount of weight? Is that exciting that happened for you? You know what I'm saying? It's huge. It makes a huge difference. And so my goal is to do this. You have to hear about this. You know, you don't call them over, just found about a 90-day challenge I'm starting. You know, my goal is to do this, and you should hear about this. It's some excitement, you guys. That's childhood enthusiasm. When your kid asks you, can I have some candy? No. Can I have some candy? No. Can I have some candy? You know, have some enthusiasm, seriously. Let's pre-party. Why don't I just skip to step 3? Well, you don't skip to step 3 because you're going to get the person to say, come to your challenge party, and they're going to say, I need to think about it. Yep. It's true. It happens time and time again. And just vicestore.com. Those are where you can get all your different promoting tools. vicestore.com. So definitely take advantage of it. Promoting tips. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, yeah, motion creates emotion. So, we go to Disneyland, and you sit on the sidelines while I get on the roller coaster. And then you ask me, well, how was it? Well, I'm going to be able to be super excited about it, but you weren't in motion, so you don't have any emotion behind what I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, emotion creates emotion. So, just start to take action, because those little steps, they turn into leaps and bounds and things you didn't even think would ever happen, and your life changes 11 months later, and you go from working 80 hours a week to just living the vi life. Bam. So motion creates emotion. It really does. Just take action. Get excited. Have confidence. We did $1 billion. We're not on trial. We're the fastest growing, #1 fastest growing health, weight loss, and fitness platform in North America, soon to be the entire world, my friends. Shout it from the rooftops. We just passed companies. We're top 100 companies, and we did the most growth out of all those companies that have been around for like 50 years. You guys, shout it from the rooftop. Have confidence. Get excited about what you are a part of. It's huge. And use instructional statements. Man, you might say, hey, I just found out about this challenge, man, blah, blah, blah. Man, my whole goal is to do this in 90 days, man. I need you to go look at this, man. You got to check this out right now. And here's why I need you to. Because all our lives we've been told, well, I need you to go do this. From parents or whatnot, it's like we're trained to go follow when somebody gives a direct, assertive, I need you to go do this. That's just how it is. We've been trained like that. And it works. So that I need you to statement is huge. And then as far as handling objections, again, don't get into explaining stuff. This is my favorite line in the world, and it will make you so much money if you use it to the T. I don't know. All I know is Melissa, she lost 60 pounds, went from sedentary obese to, you know what I'm saying? She's getting ready to train for a fitness competition. So you want to arm yourself with stories, because you'll get so many stories. And then all you do is you just tell a story in relation to whatever that objection that you got was. I don't know. All I know is story. So that's huge. That's like an asterisk mark. What happens if the personnel shows to my challenge party? Well, drive them or put them on a daily challenge call. Drive to them. Go see them. That's the best thing you can possibly do. If they live across country, well, just get them on the call. Bottom line is, well, no, they wouldn't, because they're in a challenge party. So drive to them or put them on a daily challenge call. Prospect lives out of town. Okay, here we go. I knew it was getting there, huh? Promote events in their city, or just take them through the process. Here's the deal with me. I didn't have my product, and I already made what it cost me to get started back. You know why? Because I just took people through the 3-step process. I had them hear a sizzle call. I had them watch a short video on my website. It was like a few minutes long. I had them fill out their name on that. That information only comes to me when you fill out that form on the right there. They do that. They watch the full video. I called them back 30 minutes later. Man, what'd you like about that? Oh, I like this. Are you a 1, 2, or 3? Oh, I'm a 3. Okay, great. How do you want your name spelled on your checks? That's what I tell them if they're a 3. It's powerful too. But anyways, So promoting events, you know, you can promote events, but our tools are so powerful these days, you guys. But events are extremely great if you can. And you can actually go online and you can see where the events are at, events.vi.com. Daily challenge call. I can't move my prospect forward. Boom! Three-way third-party validation. Third-party validation. Here's why. This is you. This is the prospect. And here's an expert. You guys, our friends, they trust us, but they don't respect us in this whole fitness realm or whatnot, you know, or health and weight loss because you were driving a truck and your belly's hanging out into who knows where. So what the heck are you talking about? But if you use an expert, which doesn't have to be a quadruple star ambassador, it can be somebody that they don't know. It can be somebody in your organization. It doesn't have to be somebody that's some superstar. All it is it's just that third-party validation. It just, those people are looked at as an expert. And they just keep it simple. They don't say anything that you didn't really pretty much say. But if you can't move your prospect forward, bottom line, use somebody from a third-party, you know, third-party perspective. Man, hey, you got to meet my friend so-and-so. This guy, man, great leader in the area. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can say depending on what's important to them, what they want out of the challenge. Promote respect. Pre-party within the next 24 hours. Pre-party and schedule personal pre-party now. So schedule your pre-party. When you're going to start pre-party. When in the next 24 hours you're going to start pre-partying. All pre-partying is, you guys know, it's just leading somebody to the information. Leading somebody to something simple, a 4-minute call, a 7-minute video. And have an upline present. Oh yeah, this is huge. I know Melissa does this a lot. I know Trina Hart, I know she actually does this a lot. I think Brittany does this. Have an upline present to help and or do a group pre-party with the team. Those are cool. Those are cool because you got all these people that are calling and you got all this activity going on and it's just, it ends up being fun. We even do it where we give away prizes to whoever, you know, maybe called or contacted those people, who scheduled the most, you know, challenge parties or whatnot. There's a bunch of different things you can do, but get with your upline leadership, you guys. We're not ghosts. We're, you know, whoever you have the opportunity to work with, they benefit when they help you out, so let them help you out. That's what they're here for. Additional pre-party, this is just Facebook, social networks, status posts, and you know, this is all additional stuff. It's about the phone. It's about the phone. It's about you picking up the phone and making contact with somebody. It's not about you just blasting everything on Facebook. You do this stuff after the fact. You know, I'm super excited about my challenge party. I can't wait to see you guys, and you maybe tag everybody that said that they were coming. You can do some stuff like that. You do text message after the fact or email invitations after the fact. But those are all additional party promotion tools. Everybody say additional. Additional. Not the primary source. Facebook Factor is awesome too. You can see that in your back office. It's actually a video that Blake did that gets real creative on you getting specific on how to benefit and build a monster business from Facebook. You're pretty good at that, aren't you? Yeah. So anyways, I'm not going to go into the details of the Facebook Factor because if you watch that video, it's not that long, but it's extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. I can say that. Play team, commenting in each other's updates. Yeah, that's kind of cool. If you know, rolling with the team, you know, encourage each other. You know, because you can build up this activity when you see that type of stuff happening and people get more curious. Because there's a reality, you guys. How many people have a Facebook in here? How many people post about what's going on in here? Yeah. If you stay consistent, believe me, there's going to be people that are going to eventually come to you and just get started. People, this is a secret, it's Facebook, people are watching you. So it doesn't matter, they're watching you, believe me. So just keep on plugging away. And here's the goal behind everything. Register for the next event. You guys are on local success training. We got a regional coming up. Really soon here locally. There's a couple of them. There's one San Jose, which is local. It's only like $200 to fly there, and worth every valley, worth the value. And then there's Seattle coming up. And then we got like national. We got a Vitality event, which is going to be that's our annual celebration. It's coming up here in July. It's going to be absolutely off the hook. Be 10,000+ people that'll be having a ball. and just celebrating the victory. So those are where the events are. But the events are so extreme. I'll go back there. The events are so extremely important, you guys, because here's why. Remember when I told you I was that flat broke guy? The first thing I ever did was got to go to an event. Events will absolutely drive your business. You want to start?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, if we get a couple volunteers actually hand out some of the flyers, that'd be great. Appreciate it. Thanks. But events are where it happens. Absolutely where it happens. I remember going to an event, and there was a lady that was homeless, literally homeless. Her husband, 3 kids. Literally, when I say homeless, I mean sleeping on the streets homeless, sleeping wherever they could homeless. And this lady had the worst speech impediment I've ever heard in my entire life, you guys. In my entire life. It was horrible. I mean, but I understood. She said, I just plugged into events. Followed the system and plugged into events. That lady was an ambassador in 12 months. The lady that you look at and you're like, yeah, whatever. Some, when you prejudge. Somebody didn't prejudge her. She was in a situation that she didn't want to be in. Kids, husband, sleeping on the streets. You guys, events are where it's at. You've got to play. If you're serious about wanting to make whatever changes you are in your life from a financial standpoint, if that's what it is, even from a health standpoint, you guys, the events are where you are going to absolutely, they'll take you to the next level, completely take you to the next level. That's all, folks. So, I'm truly blessed, truly humbled to be up in front of you guys. Because you never really, I always imagined, I was always a real positive thinker myself, honestly. My mom was real cool. I always thought that I would do some great things. Because greatness happens up here before it happens anywhere else. And sometimes it takes other people to believe in you that you're great enough. Because you maybe don't believe in yourself. Well, you guys, I'm going to tell you, you're in a room full of people. You're around a community that you stay, if you stay in that circle, you'll be around folks that will stay sending you with empowering thoughts. You'll be in Facebook groups where, you're always hearing encouraging things because that doesn't happen on day-to-day life, you guys. And so, again, like I say, I'm really thankful to have been able to share what's going on as far as, promoting the challenge. I hope you guys, did you guys get anything out of this?